Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Rager will not return it, so it'll come out to the 25 on the touchback.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here.
And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Man open, that's Henry Ruggs.
Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He finds his running back, Mixon.
The pass.
That catch good for only a couple.
Clock running as Washington will try and hurry up.
Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
The pass.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Eli Apple on the coverage.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He'll buy some time right. Going deep for Hopkins. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Washington 7.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
They're going to look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
And a Panther first down.
Now Mostert. And some room to work.
he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down.
5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 10-yard line.
His pass caught at the 4.
Touchdown, Carolina.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Justin
From 10 yards out, and the Panthers are able to grow their lead.
Circle that drive, because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes, because it was jab, 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 and finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And Rager will not return it, so it'll come out to the 25 on the touchback. First possession of the 2nd half now for Washington.
And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now a dump off here complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
7 yards, the pickup there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Well, a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
6 yards, the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Looking to throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
Raekwon Davis busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And he gets it down to the 32. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
The 17-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Joe Mixon, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And Washington has made this a one-score game. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Carolina getting set to take the field. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Hayden Hurst, former first-round pick, the intended target, but it's going to be second down. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Hayden Hurst. Incomplete. 3 plays and out.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Taking it about the 36. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Washington on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Carolina offense about ready to go. Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite well. They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
18-yard line.
Now the second down throw on target. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. This is Mostert. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. The Panthers on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%. Mostert hit, and he drops the ball. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line,
under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Raekwon Davis able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now here's a throw that's complete. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Back to throw here. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
it is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to it, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He'll look to throw. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a 1st down for Washington on a pickup of 11. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
19-yard line.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A 2nd and 11 from the 19. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. The quick slant caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. Mixon trying to punch it in. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Clock running as Washington will try and hurry up. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Out of the end zone. Brings up
this Carolina defense looking to keep him out of the end zone once more. 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown.
touchdown.
From 3 yards out. And now Washington a PAT away from taking the lead. Now they can boot it through on the always important.
Dustin Hopkins on for the extra point.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. critical extra point up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
So now the Panthers down 21-20, a minute 37 remaining. Their long win streak in great peril as they come up 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown.
A big play there. With his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front. So minutes after giving up the lead in the 4th quarter, they say not so fast. Big play, and they grab that lead right back.
Talk about a seesaw game. Up, down, up, down. Did you have a seesaw? Did you play that when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. Out on the playground, absolutely.
You had to make sure that you matched weight, though, on the other side, though, right? Otherwise, you could be up in the air a long time.
By the way, we're not done in this one. I think we're set up for an exciting finish. Taken about 7 yards deep. And Rager will not return it, so it'll come out to the 25 on the touchback. There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And after the slow start, the numbers show he has really straightened things out. How often sometimes is that you come into a game and the defense is game planned a little differently than you expected?
More often than maybe people realize, so adjustments are often a big part of each and every game, and it's not just getting to halftime. It's series to series to make it work, and being able to hang in there when there's a little adversity early and see them able to flip it around, it's kind of gratifying for a team to watch, especially for a coach.
Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. He's back to throw. And once more to Ruggs, this time the catch made. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. He'll look to throw. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 15-yard line. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Panthers going to use the 1st of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Back to throw. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Brings up 3rd down.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Henry Ruggs, incomplete. Results
down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So for Carolina, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. And they'll return home next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for Washington,